work here. I know there's a couple people. I met the one guy in 2020 who recognized me because he watches train hopping and hitchhiking stuff. So for the guys that are out there that actually do the hitchhiking, congrats. It's just a good time. And but a golden rule of thumb when you're picking your thumb up placement is take a look at the road. Make sure that with like 50 feet from where you're standing in front of you and 10 feet behind you, make sure there's nothing, no debris, no rubble, no rock, no stones, no nothing. Because when these tractor trailers come by, and some of them are pikes, so that's 2 53-foot trailers, they're gonna throw some stuff. And that's not on them, that's on you for making sure, for you not having placed yourself in the proper placement. So, whatever you do, see now here comes a pike right now, and I'll show you. So it's an 18-wheeler with an extra 2, 4, 6, 8 wheels on it. No, there's an extra 10, 12 wheels on it, see? Now that, if there's any debris on the roadway, man, that will kill you. That many tires is gonna kick something up. Just make sure that whatever you do, because I do promote hitchhiking, but I also want to teach you guys the best safe practices, right? So if you're watching this and want to get into doing the hitchhike and, you know, living a little bit of that carefree life, I want to make sure that I'm bringing you the best intel that I can that will get you where you want to go as fast as you can possibly get there, but as safely as well. So just always make sure that you're aware of the surroundings around you, and make sure that nothing can get kicked up by these 18-wheelers, because it'll kill you. Like, just honestly, just don't come off there and hit me in the forehead. I don't stand a chance, I'm dead. So anyways, it was 1 o'clock when I jumped out of that truck. I've been here for about maybe 15 minutes, maybe 20. And yeah, so hopefully we can, yesterday that absolutely killed the momentum or the drive, the forward movement in kilometers of the trip. So we're pushing hard to make up those miles today. So Medicine Hat, our next stop will be what? Come on, you guys know it. Should be what? Swift Current, then Moose Jaw. Yeah, and I mean after that we're pretty much back into Manitoba. So we gotta get this ground covered. So anyways, just a little safety note for any of the guys that are tuned in, just for the hitchhiking part. This is an adventure I'm never gonna forget, I tell you what. Morning, friends. Good morning, day 30. Here in my little glamping area. What is that back there? Another tent back there? Wouldn't that be something? See, I could have went way back there and hid behind them trees, but no need for that. It's just 7 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday. Not going to be a lot of traffic, but we do want to get things packed up because we are very visible in the daylight. This big white on my dome. But I really like a white dome because the colors inside don't drive you mad and crazy. So anyways, I'm just waking up. Wanted to see what the day was doing. So I knew what I was doing. And I am absolutely dry as a popcorn fart. That sun yesterday was brutal. And if we don't get a lift this morning, old Bob's right there. He's coming up, and there's not looking like a lot of. I think the weather forecast said that it was going to be the same as yesterday. So, but we'll make the best of what we got, right? So I'm just gonna get a bunch of water in me, and yeah, we'll just see how the day plays out. That's all we can do when you're hitching. So what the hell is all over me here? What is this stuff? It's weird. Won't let go. Yeah, alright, well, I'm gonna drink some water and start tearing down camp, and we're gonna hit that road. Yeah, that's the plan. Alright, good morning everybody, I'm just waking up. It's hard not to wake up when everybody's got them tires that just hum along the highway. Here comes a pike. Can't believe last time I was hitchhiking out of Medicine Hat, one of those pulled over. I wasn't even flagging it, it just pulled over. Come on, get in, he says. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna get to work. It's that time of the day. It's time to get to work. Get this at least torn down, and we'll sit over there and maybe cold soak some breakfast or something, I don't know. But it's always best not to draw too much attention to you. My sunglasses were out here for some reason. I better have a good look around here today. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it together. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, I'm lazy today, boy. It's already 8 o'clock in the morning. And that's fine, it's Sunday. But there is traffic flowing. And, you know, like fishing, you're not catching it if you're not out there doing it. So, but yeah, I wanted to cook up my last 2 packs of oatmeal. And I'm having my last ration of coffee right there in the old Nalgene. So on board for water, we got 1 liter in about, so I've got about 2.5 liters on board with the water bag and that Nalgene, and then plus a liter of coffee. I wanted to make sure that I put some dirt on the shovel this morning, not to sound crude, but the last thing, one of the worst things in the world, man, is when you're out there on the road and all of a sudden you realize that you got to go number 2 and there's nowhere to go number 2. I mean, it's prairies, right? So a few extra minutes here this morning just to make sure that, and we're packing the bag, you know, again, different. The bag gets packed different for hitchhiking than it does for anything else. You want anything accessible for hitchhiking, like immediately available to you. So today's lunch rations are going to be what's left of those nuts. What do you call them nuts? Trail mix. And 2 Cliff bars. I can't wait for lunchtime. Anyways, yeah, we're just taking our time here this morning. I'm stiff and I'm trying to get some hydration in me before that sun gets hot. So, but at least like the highway's right there. We're on the number 1, and we're feeling good. We're feeling good about that. We're feeling real good about that. Yeah. So, without the Waffle House carrying on, with the cruddy waffling, I put my poles away. Just dicker with the last stuff, how I want the weight placement, and yeah, and have another cigarette, make sure I get the sweaters off my teeth this morning, and next time I see you, we'll be over on the road. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to day 30, the world of my eyes. This was a great place to shelter, man. I mean, honestly, it doesn't look like much, but I mean, what do you need? Like, really, you just need a good, something secure, safe, something nobody's gonna hassle you, nobody can see in the middle of the night. And I mean, when it comes down to it, in truth, the stealth camping thing, nobody really gives a shit, to be honest with you. It's like, oh, that guy over there on the side of the road in a tent, you know, like, whoop-de-doo, like, it's not really a big thing to stealth camping, you know, honestly. But don't tell Steve I said that, but I mean, just people are just like, oh yeah, there's probably one of them drug addicted people, or there's one of them hitchhikers. So, and you know, like, honestly, my tent has been seen all across Canada on the #1 for quite a long time. So if you guys are out there watching and you see a white MSR hubba, it could very well be me. Stop over, we'll have a chit chat, hang out, do some stealth camping together. Wouldn't that be kicker? All of a sudden I'm just camped up and a subscriber goes, hey man, is that you, Davey? That would be kicker, man. That would be awesome. Anyways, we're waffling. I'm gonna have a cigarette, brush my teeth, fiddle fart. We're like 2 minutes out of the door, but I'm just not feeling it just yet, to be honest with you. My eyes feel like they're puffy as puff, man. And I don't like looking like shit when I'm on the road, but the road will make you look like shit. So anyways, but we want to make sure we get somewhere, make sure we get, I don't know what the weather's doing. The forecast in Strathmore said it was supposed to be a burner hot day, no clouds today. So that's why I'm kind of got a little shade right now, and I'm not so excited to jump out in that freaking sun again. That one really kicked the snot out of me yesterday, boy. Holy jumping, am I feeling it today. A lot of hours, man, just getting burnt down. But so it's all part of it, right? So feel like hell for a little bit, or spend how many thousands of dollars in travel expenses. Yeah, no, I'll take the tough road for the money savings. Good morning, Canadian Freightways. All right, lads, lasses, legends. I'm gonna get back.
We got time on our side. We're in a state of hope. I need you on my fire. I want you to know that every time you're away, I long for you so much I can find my way. We got everything here, at least to stay alive. And the time that we share makes it all worthwhile. Got this place on our own. Do you feel like we got something strong? And I saw you walking the line, and the truth may come as a surprise that with you I feel alive. You'll be the last one I think about. We got time on our side. We're in a state of hope. I need you on my fire.
All right. Woo! What an awesome start to day 30. A beautiful start to a Sunday, especially in the world of hitchhiking. So I'm in Brooks, Alberta. I waited maybe 15 minutes on the side of the road, and minivan pulled up, 3 Mexicans in there, heading into Brooks. They didn't speak English and no comprende on the Spanish, and they just cranked on some like authentic Mexican music. The guy that was in there's 2 front seats. 2 middle seats and then a bench in the back. So one dude moved to the back so I could fit the monster in there. And he was just singing along to the music. I was bopping my head, watching the scenery pass by. I mean, we couldn't communicate at all, really. And we got along just great. So I mean, I don't know why people can't just get along in life. So yeah, here I am in Brooks, and gonna get my way past this exit ramp. Yeah, and just carry on. What a fabulous start to a day, man. Woo! Just beautiful. So a big thanks to them. That's, if we can keep ripping chunks like that today, we'll be back in the peg no time. So that's beautiful, man. Just beautiful. Strathmore to Brooks. Bam, one shot done. Awesome. Man, just reflecting on that ride, man. That was such an awesome ride. Just comfortable, kick back, watch the scenery go by. Didn't have to have my brain on, you know, like as a hitchhiker, most times you're the entertainment, or you're the guy that people just want to unload a little bit on. And I mean, hey, that's fine. We all need that in life, right? But here in Brooks, now if you take, I think that says the 873 north. If you take that highway, if I'm correct here, that'll take you to Dinosaur Provincial Park. That's a place I've always wanted to go. Just because we are, you know, in the dinosaur, you know, you got Drumheller, you got Dinosaur Provincial Park, you got all those places where all the fossils are found. There's wicked geology around those places. The hoodoos are close. All that kind of stuff. So this is a really neat area when you get in around the Brooks, Drumheller area. You guys ever want to get out here, I do believe the 873 north will take you right to Dinosaur Provincial Park. So yeah, just I'm trying to get to the on ramps for the number one, because that's, you get those extra lifts that way. And yeah, that's what you want. So give a little wave to these people, leave a good taste in their mouth. The hitchhikers aren't idiots. Mercedes-Benz will very rarely pick you up, although I have gotten a ride in a 2-seat 650 horsepower AMG before, and without Monster. I was hitchhiking and I got a ride in a Lambo once. So you just never know who's gonna stop and pick you up. But yeah, it's getting warm though, folks. It's getting damn warm. Well, I'm getting hungry too. But Cliff Bars, man, I don't know. I'm gonna wait, because those things are getting real hard to swallow, man. I mean, real hard to swallow. Speaking of swallow, I think I'm going to stop here in the shade. And grab some water real quick. That means I gotta drop the bag here, but we'll try pinching up one more time here. All right, well, I don't want to not thumb up a ride here, so. This guy just moved right over, so we're good. I'm gonna grab some water, folks, okay? And we'll get back to you. That's pretty beautiful. So we're just heading out of Brooks, and flying our flag here. But we just got back on the highway because I ran into McDonald's right there on the highway. Now I don't eat McDonald's. That shit is gross, man. Burger King, same thing, man. I don't eat that, no. But I did have a coffee, and I did get on some internet, and that's why I went there. So I got clear weather all the way to Winnipeg. Even if I don't get there today, I still got clear weather all the way. So that's important to know. As well as distance. So I got 1,133 kilometers from Brooks to Winnipeg. And there's no reason why we can get that done in a day. We've done it lots of times. It's just going to depend on the right person at the right time. So I'm hopeful. But and the last thing I did there was I filled up 2 liters of fresh water, because that carrying all that extra water yesterday just absolutely it sapped me. So I still have what's left in the water bag that you seen this morning, plus 2 full 1 liter Nalgene's, and we're hopeful for better rides because we are on the number 1 heading east. We just got to get around. My first big obstacle is getting around Medicine Hat, and then my second biggest obstacle, is at Regina, and hopefully we can flight right through there, man. We're hopeful. So anyways, that's the update. I'm gonna get back to work here, and I will see you all down the road. Now we're gonna try a little bit of a different tactic. I just talked to you like 2 seconds ago, but my back is already sweaty. I mean, soaked. There's no clouds again today, and this is the prairies. So with the amount of water I got on board, I'm gonna try to do as little work as possible today to conserve the water supplies I have and what my body's holding. Normally I like to walk and hike, or hike and hitch and hike, hitchhiking, yeah. But it worked for us this morning. I'm gonna try to follow this same trend. Sorry about the damn sun always in your eyes. I'm gonna try to follow the same trend, and yeah, we'll see how it works out for us today. All right, well, that was about a 40-minute wait on that last ride, but here we are. Medicine Hat. Perfect. So we're just grabbing the clicks today. I don't know what time it is just yet. I'll be able to report that to you in a minute. But just got dumped here on the side of the highway. That was a tremendous help. And yeah, it's hot and hazy out here today though. Holy jumping. So I'm gonna have a quick puff on the smoke, get some water in me, get the bag loaded up, and get somewhere that's a little bit better for hitching. I don't know, I gotta have a look around. I just got dumped off the side of the road, so there we go, man. We're pretty happy we're making the miles. Yeah, making the miles. We need to make a lot more though, so we'll see what we can do here. I don't know where you guys are at in the world, but right here in Cypress County, gas is $139.9, $136.9 across the parking lot. $136.9. So that's where I'm at right now, thanks to Derek. Yeah, so he just pulled in here. This was as far as he was going. He needed fuel, so I just got to make my way over here. We're right on the number 1. That's the Tempo, and whatever that gas station is. Save on gas. Yeah. 136.9, 139.9. There you go. Cypress, Alberta. Now it's time to get back to work. So 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and we're getting closer to the old Saskatchewan, Alberta border. Now let's make a push for it. All right, guys. Staying true to my 30-day diet. I just grabbed a Gatorade because it's 30 something degrees out here with no tree cover. Obviously, there's no tree cover, but we're starting to get into the Badlands, and that's when the views start looking real pretty. So we'll wait for these 130 km/h trucks to get by. I'll get over there and get back to work. So we're right on the number one, where everybody's going down the number one, because this place holds about maybe 20 residents. I don't know. There we go. See how hazy it is and foggy, or it's not foggy, smoky. So yeah. Anyways, time to get to work. Alright guys, well, we're close to Saskatchewan, but I went to have a swig of my water and it was like boiling. So I went across there to that information place and got myself some water. Probably covering up a microphone here now, but yeah, my water was like, it was hot, like to my lips. It was hot. That's how hot it is out here. So we changed that. Got some cold water on board, and yeah, I'm gonna drop pack again and just stand here, and with luck, a good Sam will come by and he'll show me a little love and get me out of here. I have to get into Saskatchewan today for sure, if not all the way to Winnipeg. So gotta go. Well, I'm not getting no rides. Like yesterday, we're walking under this hot frickin' sun. And yeah, I've never in my life hitchhiked and had to take 2 days to get out of a province. Well, Ontario, but we're talking southern Ontario to northern Ontario, around Lake Superior. So I'm not staying in Alberta. I don't give a shit if my fucking feet bleed and fall off. I'm walking the hell out of here if I can't get a ride. This is what happens when you hitchhike on a Sunday, or just on a weekend, period. It's a bastard hitchhiking on weekends. But I got my timing off, I guess. Here we are on a weekend. But I made a lot of miles today, don't get me wrong. But I'm not staying in Alberta tonight. No fucking way am I staying another night in Alberta. No, not doing it. I'm walking the hell out of here. There's the welcome to Alberta sign right there. At the chicken coop here. The weigh scale for trucks. But I am making sure that I am over the state line, as they say. Yeah. Anyways, I'll give you an update later, but these boots are walking right the fuck out of Alberta. Alright guys, well, let's do this together. Now, Alberta has some awesome things to see and do. And I know, and I've met some of the most beautiful people in Alberta. But I'm walking the hell out of here, out of Alberta, and you guys are walking it with me. Here we go, you ready? Out of Alberta. For sure. Good. Again, some of the most beautiful people I know are in Alberta. Some of the most beautiful places I've been in Alberta. But and I just saved campground fees by walking out of Alberta. So let's go find someone to make some dinner, because I am getting hungry. Oh, what a long 2 days in that sun, man. Good morning. But I mean, it was hard, like on the weekends, it's hard, man. So I'm thinking, hopefully let's not get trampled on by a damn cow, because they're everywhere. They're everywhere, man. I'm thinking right down here. Doesn't look the prettiest down here, but it's, oh, people cutting up these trees. There's a fire right here. Well, I couldn't make it to Maple Creek. It's still 44 kilometers away. So I am gonna pitch up right down here somewhere. Look at all this trash blowing around in the wind. Damn it. Drop this bag. Make some of them damn powdered potatoes. And yeah, this is us for the night. Done. All right, I'm gonna get squared now that we've just walked out of Alberta into Saskatchewan. 2 really, really long shifts to get out of Alberta. But we did it. It's time to move on. From BC, we've been on the continual move east. And yeah, that move isn't gonna stop. Even when I hit Manitoba, man, we're still going east. So adios, amigos in Alberta. Buongiorno, Saskatchewan. I'm here. And tired, and hot, and sweat soaked. So, time to put the bag down, put the camera away for a bit. Talk to you after. Are we rolling? We're rolling. All right. I was just doing a selfie over at the Saskatchewan sign. So here's tonight's front porch, if you will. We'll put the tent right there. We got washrooms right there, and we're off the highway. And so yeah, not a bad deal, but what can you do? Oh, this is what it takes to get dinner out. It was here, let me see if you guys can guess. That was dinner. Yay. Anyways, I'm gonna kick back, get some water in me. I gotta save a little bit of water for the morning, but because I'm gonna need it. And I usually wake up in the middle of the night and I have a little bit of water too, but yeah. So Saskatchewan, this is a beautiful province, man. I mean, every province has its beauty, and I mean, honestly, you really don't have to look too far to find beauty in a province, that's for sure. But I really wish that I spent a little bit more time roaming around Saskatchewan and checking out some of the natural beauty here, because there's a lot of really cool places to visit. And yeah, so that dude that just drove in, smiling, give me a wave. They're just over there doing some selfies as well at the Saskatchewan sign. Lordy. Anyways, I guess you pretty much know how the day went. We had some good hitches. We had some non-hitches. We had a lot of white line walking. And yeah, don't know what this guy here over here is doing. He's been lounging in his chair, looks like all day. But he's just having his break, reading a book, I don't know, doing his thing, which is great. We're all doing our things. So, yeah. But as far as it goes, I mean, it's not, there's no camping signs here. And I mean, I've been in situations like this before. Remember Ontario, when I hitchhiked down to Ontario? I stayed at that rest area. That water was bad and I got sick off of it and pretty much crapped myself. Actually, no, I did crap myself. That's right. I told you I'd always be honest with you guys. Some things you just don't want that honesty, I bet you, though, eh? Yeah, so anyways, there's the highway over there. There's a sign over there that tells me I got 44 kilometers to go to where? Maple Creek. 44 kilometers. And that's where I was trying to get to, but I'm not walking that far. This is good enough. The ground's not the best here, but that's what the air mattress is for, to smooth things out, baby. Smooth it out. So, as you can tell, I'm glad to have the pack off. I'm glad to be in the shade. And I'm glad just to be where I am right now, you know? It's fabulous, man, just being out here. Yeah, you're not always going to be successful in your hitches. Hitchhiking on weekends, it absolutely sucks. But, I mean, there are 2 days of the week that I just can't throw away, you know? So we have to try, you have to try, right? But we made it across Alberta. So we were in Strathmore this morning. Now we're in Saskatchewan. So for a Sunday, I'll count that as a win. And yeah, just, yeah, good times. Anyways, I am going to finish the day off, and just so I can set up the Doma home. And I love when people are looking at me when I'm talking on my camera. They're like, there's one of them knotheads. One of those sicko YouTubers. Sickos. Yeah, so anyways, that's all I got for the day. And I will see you all for coffee in the morning. Good night. Between the trains and the traffic, there's more traffic now than when I was on the highway today. And the trains just keep rolling and horn blowing in. My lord, this is noisy, man. As soon as I start snoozing off, yeah, forget it. The Matrix, I'm back. Yay.